Recuérdame, hoy me tengo que ir, mi amor, recuérdame.
The Pixar film Coco premiered in Mexico on October 20th, 2017, and on November 22nd in the United States. Based on Mexican folklore, this colorful movie carries many emotional themes and concepts, such as musical therapy and neurology. Today, we're going to take a look at what is hidden behind this modern Pixar classic, Coco. The movie centers on Miguel, a boy who dreams of becoming a great musician despite his family's disapproval. He was born into a family of shoemakers. For generations, Miguel's family have been dedicated to the creation of footwear and have stayed away from music. Reasons being that it was music that caused the boy's great-great-grandparents' separation. The festivities of Dia de los Muertos, or Day of the Dead, is used in the art style of the movie. Death itself is a main plot point of the story, specifically, the true death of a person. According to the movie, when a person dies, their spirit is transported to the land of the dead, but they can still visit our world once every year, thanks to the memories of their relatives. However, once the person is forgotten by all, they disappear. Only then would the spirit truly be dead. A fate that awaits the second important character of the film, Hector. The last living person who remembers him is his daughter, Coco, Miguel's great-grandmother, who was in her last moments of life and who is suffering from dementia, probably Alzheimer's. Though the film never directly explains her condition, there are moments where she is exhibiting forgetfulness and sometimes thinks that she is still a little girl. And there lies the bridge between the movie and the real world. Towards the end of the movie, Coco remembers her father thanks to her great-grandson serenading a song that Hector used to sing to her when she was a little girl. As mentioned in the previous video, musical therapy by neurologist Oliver Sacks shows how a childhood song could bring back the memories within a person with Alzheimer's. And not only the memories, but also their personality. The documentary Alive Inside shows many examples of elderly people like Coco that are completely turned off from society because they can't remember anything about their lives or who they are. They had lost their personalities. But thanks to musical therapy, they managed to come back and remember their past, though the effects were only temporary. Psychologists would discover the patient's favorite music and play it for them. This would produce a synaptic junction of neurons in the patient's brain. The music would literally bring them back to life. Such was the case of Luis Ramos, whose story was broadcast on television. He was suffering from an advanced stage of Alzheimer's and could barely communicate with others. But once he listened to his favorite music, he regained his personality and was able to carry a conversation. Another example is Henry. Remember him? Just like Luis Ramos, he also suffered from Alzheimer's. He lost his memories and his personality. And one day he heard his favorite music and snapped back to life, like waking up from a deep slumber. This type of therapy usually gives better results than any pill, and the reason is because the last area of the brain to suffer from this disease is the area linked to the memory of music. Due to this, we could bring mental patients back and have them remember who they were just by listening to music. We always knew that music was important to us as a species, but it was only just recently that we discovered its true value, of how music can bring us back to life and remember ourselves and those we have lost. More than just a kid's film, Coco proposes several realistic ideals such as the importance of family and how death is only absolute once forgotten. Tell me what you think about the film Coco. What music or song would bring you back to life? Thank you all for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe. And remember, assume nothing and question everything.